And hello everybody, just in a few moments we'll be going live with loads of bits and pieces. Hopefully everything's going to work this time. Yes! Oh, Heather has brought us a cup of coffee already.
Hey.
Thank you very much. Okay, couple of minutes. Okay, it's time to start. Okay, are you ready, Mrs. Mitchell?
I think so.
Okay, let's go to our live window. Here we are. We're on.
Yay!
We're on. Oh, messy hair. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. There we go. Well, hello, Toasties.
Hello, hello.
And how are you today? Would you like to turn your sound down on your machine? Otherwise, we'll be hearing ourselves doing all sorts of things. It's lovely to see everyone. There's a bit of a hairstyle crisis going on here. It's lockdown. It's lockdown. Well,
So do say hi if you're there and you can communicate. Just type your name in
there we go.
and say hello, and we'll say hello back to you.
Yeah.
It's a rather nice day out there at the moment. So
What's Heather doing at the moment? She's got a cup of coffee
made us
going.
a cup of tea, and we've got cake.
Looks like she's slicing up the toast, ready for toast later. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Okay, looking forward to my toast.
So, how many of you have been back to school today? Anyone been back to school today?
Oh, I think there must be quite a few people back to school today.
If so, I know you'd be rushing back for Toast Club.
Yep.
So hopefully you're here now. We can say, especially because we do know that Chloe
Yep.
and Jacob
Yep.
both went to school today. So
They
hi there.
did,
And
yes.
hello, Harry and Libby. And I don't know whether Katie's there as well. Good to
Yep.
see you.
Good to
Did
see-
any of you go to school today, or have you just been in to have a lovely homeschool day today?
Yes. Well, it's interesting because, I mean, so many people in the country have gone back to school. Yes. Yeah.
Yes, our daughter's back to school, but she's the teacher.
She's a teacher, yes, that's right, yes. So she's teaching lots of children at a distance, yes. I think through a hornpipe.
Outside.
Hello, children, can you hear me? How do you teach like that? I don't know. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. Anyway, Susan Mitchell,
Yes, well, toast. We can do the toast song.
we could do the toast song. Are you ready? Are you
up
ready to
for the
perform
Toast
it?
Club?
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
I haven't practiced it, so I'll probably forget the actions, but we make them up. If anyone can come up with some really good actions for the second half.
Yeah.
Oh,
my goodness! Look, Cole is here. The mucklows
the
are
mucklows.
still at
So
home.
does that mean, Jane, you're the teacher?
Yeah, I think it does. Yes. Oh dear.
I hope your pupils are good, Jane.
Yes, and I hope they're all going to stand on their feet like Sue now. Off you get.
All right. Yes.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
all stand up, and Jacob and Chloe and Daniel as well, if he's there.
Okay, up you get. Yeah, lovely.
Right. Oh.
So no, you're fine. You're fine. Okay, ready?
Oh.
I'm going to start the Toast Club song.
So you all need to stand up, get ready to do the Toast Club song, because we are officially starting Toast.
Here we go.
Toast. It sounds fun and yummy to me. 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 Toast is a treat, hey come and see. Toast is a treat, hey come and see. Don't miss this opportunity. Don't miss this opportunity. Amazing fun, sensational time. Amazing fun, sensational time. At Toast Club we'll do just fine. At Toast Club we'll do just fine. Toast. It sounds fun and yummy to me. Toast. It sounds fun and yummy to me. Join the trail, just one way. Join the trail, just one way. Follow the arrow, here today. Follow the arrow, here today. Stay close, come on. Follow the guide. Stay close, come on. Follow the guide. We'll find God's treasure side by side. We'll find God's treasure side by side. Toast. It sounds fun and yummy to me. Toast. It sounds fun and yummy to me. T-O-A-S-T. Toast. Yeah.
Okay, well done.
Well
How
done,
did you all do at
everybody.
that? Was it good? Did you manage to? Did you remember what the Toast Club song was all about? There, at least we've got the words, haven't we?
It's a long time since we've been together to perform it, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. So look, I think all the Coles were doing that as well. Yes, all together.
Good.
That's great.
Good,
Yes,
good.
lovely.
Lovely to hear it.
They're back from school now, aren't they? Yes, because they've
Yes.
gone into school.
They've gone into
Yeah.
school. Right, well, do you remember that we've been doing Joseph in lockdown? And if you can remember right from the beginning, here we are, Reuben and Joseph and all the rest of them, and you can remember what happened, can't you? In our story, poor Joseph got stripped of his, here he is, coat. Oh! Poor Joseph. Oh! Thrown down a well. And then
It's a naked Joseph. God, have
he
that.
got sold into slavery.
Did he?
Yeah, they pulled him back out of the world and think, let's make some money out of him. And off he went to Egypt,
Yeah.
where he became a servant in Potiphar's house.
Oh yes, he did, didn't he?
And
yes.
if you were there for that episode, you can watch the past episodes, you'll find out that somebody told some bad stories about him.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Mrs. Potiphar.
The wife. Yep.
And poor Joseph got chucked into the jail, which happened to be
Lockdown again.
Potiphar's jail, because he
Potiphar's
was
jail,
the
yes.
captain of the guard.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
So it
Special
was his
jail.
own jail where
Yeah.
all the Pharaoh's people.
That's right.
And
It's
do
kings.
you remember last week? I mean, he was there for quite a few years, but
He
God
was.
was with him,
Yes, God was with him all the time. Yes,
so he
yes.
was looked
yeah.
after.
That's right. He
And
learnt a lot of things.
He
whilst
became
was
in
there.
charge.
Yeah, the jailer put him in charge for everything.
Everybody.
Because Joseph was so good at it. So I don't know what the jailer was doing. I think he was under a cup
And
of tea
then-
or something. Yeah.
Do you remember last week's story, or last 2 weeks' story, because we had half term?
Yeah.
The baker
Oh yes.
and the cupbearer.
Oh yeah, they had a
They got
dream.
thrown in and had dreams.
They had dreams, didn't they?
So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wonder what's going to happen next, Alistair.
Well, we've got a story to follow. But first, I must mention that if you're a child and you're watching this, you should be watching this with a parent or a guardian. Because
adult.
YouTube rules state that as we're not making a just for children show, okay, you must be there with your family, which is what Toast is all about.
Anyway,
Experiencing it with somebody from an older person from your family, which is great. Okay, so it's nice to have everybody on board, isn't it? Yeah.
It is.
Now, coming up, apart from the story, we have a Where's Dorothy? You've got to guess where she is in the area. Will
where
it
is
be-
she?
Yeah, I don't know. She's out and
Oh,
about
it's
somewhere.
it's a competition.
It's
So
a
you've
co-
got to type
well,
in
yes,
the
yeah.
answer as soon as you know. And we
As soon
can
as
do
you
that
know,
now.
you get to, we could do the first instalment. I've got 3 installments, okay?
Oh.
All right, okay. Yep, okay. I think I've got it lined up.
See if you can recognise.
Where
So-
Dorothy is. There's a new chap coming, but I can't tell you where because you've got to guess where I am. Yeah.
There's something behind the flowers. I don't know what it is. I wonder whether anyone recognises where Dorothy is.
Yeah, okay. If you think you know where she is, you might want to type it in, but if you don't want to type it in and give it away, just in case you're the first person, you can text on, and we'll wonder who the first person to get that. Okay.
But there's
Now
going to be more clues later.
there's going to be more clues later, so you don't have to get it just yet. Okay. So we've got craft coming up later, haven't we?
Yeah, we've got our today's craft.
And we've got a quiz, haven't we?
Yes, we've got a quiz.
Quiz. Okay. So what shall we play next? Shall we do the story?
Yes.
Okay.
So this is the story continuing on from...
Yeah, continuing on from last time, but told by another character in the story.
I wonder who it is.
So you've got to be nice and quiet, okay? And it's, I think it's the dead of the night, okay? And so settle back and get ready for our story today.
evening. It's rather late, you know. I'm just going to fill my goblet up with some water. Who is it? That's you. Oh, what? Yes. I was in prison once. Yes, I met that chap Joseph there. Yes. What? Well, yes. Yeah, it's very interesting because me and the baker had obviously very annoyed Pharaoh, and he'd slung us in the jail. And the captain of the guard had put Joseph in charge of us. Yeah. Excuse me. And there we were, in the jail, wondering what was going to happen to us. Then we had funny dreams. You see, I am again the cupbearer to Pharaoh, and the baker was baker to Pharaoh. We had these dreams. Very strange dreams, yeah. Well, the baker's dream was he had 3 baskets on his head, and the birds of the air were coming down, and they were grabbing hold of all the bread that was on the top basket, nibbling away, nibble. And he didn't know what it meant. And then I had a dream where a vine grew. There were 3 branches that the grapes grew out on. And I thought, and I took hold of the grapes. And then I squashed them into the goblet of Pharaoh. Yes, yeah. I hadn't got a clue what it meant. I'd not got a clue. Yeah. And then Joseph said, well, God gives answers to interpretations to dreams. What dreams did you have? Well, no, so I dream about, the branches growing, the 3 branches that were growing, and then they had leaves and blossom, and then grapes, and then I squeezed some into a cup for Pharaoh, and he said, oh, in 3 days' time you'll be restored as the cupbearer to the king, to Pharaoh. Oh. And then he said, please don't forget me when all is going well with you, and about being wrongly imprisoned and being kidnapped as a Hebrew and blah, 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 blah. Well, And I said, yes, of course. And then the baker thought, oh, that was good. Let's see what my dream means. So Joseph said, what was your dream? And the baker goes, well, I had 3 baskets on my head, yes. And then on the top basket, the birds came down and they were all pecking. That's it, really. And what does it mean? And Joseph said, in 3 days, you'll be released. Just like my dream. Released 3 days, yes. And your head will be cut off. Well, that's so very nice. I said, that's not the same as my dream. And that you'll be hung up and the birds of the air will come down and peck. I don't want to think about that. Well, I tell you, we were thinking about the interpretations for some time. In fact, 3 days. Because then, on that 3rd day, it was Pharaoh's birthday. Yes, his birthday. And for his birthday celebrations, he decided to release both of us. And I was restored as the cupbearer to Pharaoh. Wonderful. And the baker, well, let's not go there. And so there I was, restored to Pharaoh. Oh, wonderful. And he was so busy, really, drinking this and drinking that and drinking whatever it was, And the days flew past, and I kind of forgot about Joseph. I mean, what can you say? Oh, there's this chap in jail, and he said, could I remember him to you? And I mean, how do you bring that up in the conversation? I mean, I just don't know. Oh, did you hear that? Oh dear. Oh, he hasn't been sleeping well these days, old Pharaoh. No, he's been having these dreams. Yes, very disturbing dreams. And nobody can interpret them for him. No, I mean, there's nobody in the kingdom that can help Pharaoh and interpret these crazy dreams. Oh, just a minute. There's Joseph. Oh, I've been such a fool. I could have told him about Joseph. I must tell him immediately about you. No, I better not do it in the middle of the night. He doesn't like being disturbed in the middle of the night. I'll do it first thing in the morning. Oh, Joseph, I'm so sorry. First thing in the morning. First thing in the morning. I'll tell him about Joseph. And Joseph's God is sure to be able to tell him what his dreams mean. Oh, how silly of me. How silly. Silly. Oh, good night. Good night.
There was our story for today, and later on we're going to have a quiz on that, aren't we? So I hope you're watching very, very carefully.
And listening. And we've got to say hi to Annabelle. Hi, Annabelle. Good to see you. Glad you're with us. That's brilliant.
Okay, that's for Susan Carter, because she wanted to know what the email address was. So there is the email address for you to send us not only your pictures of your craft, if you do any craft today, but you can say hello to us by email as well as also contacting 077 128 77 444. And we've had a guess in on this, and is Dorothy in our back garden? No, Dorothy is not in our back garden.
Not at that. She often is. She gets everywhere, but not this time.
Okay.
Oh, should we show a bit more then?
Yeah. Okay, we'll give you another clue then. Okay.
Where's
Dorothy? Here we go. No, there doesn't seem to be anybody in. How very strange.
Didn't look like there was anybody there.
No,
it
didn't.
Could be somewhere
Looks like it could be a castle or a stately home somewhere.
But they're not there. Most people are in their homes, aren't they?
Yes, most people are in their homes, and they weren't in that home, were they?
No, they weren't.
No. Okay, right. Okay. Well, any more guesses, folks? Let us know. We are 30 seconds behind you, okay, on our live stream, because it bounces off to YouTube, which I can see on my screen here. And then from YouTube, it bounces off to everybody else, and it takes 15 seconds to get to YouTube. And from YouTube, it takes 15 seconds to get to you. So we've got a 30-second delay.
Okay.
So shall we guess? Yes, that is the general idea.
Yes, you can guess. That. Do they know? That's the question.
Okay, let's type that in. Okay.
Now, you might, if you've had a look on the website, which is thetoastclub.uk, you might have seen some of the land art that I've been doing, and there's a permanent challenge there. When you're out and about on your daily walks of exercise, have a go at doing some land art, either of a sheep, prison, and in fact, I'll show you my...
Oh, here we go.
Because I've been doing craft every week, so that was Joseph's prison that we did. We don't know what it looks like.
Yep.
And we did palm trees. I've got a few of them behind.
Trees, yep.
Toilet roll palm trees.
Palm trees are floating in the air. What's going on?
Yeah. And later on, we're going to have some bread for you. I don't know whether you can see that you can cut out and colour.
Bread.
And that's going to go up on the website
Very
later
good.
because of our story had a baker in it, didn't it?
Oh, look. The Mucklows are thinking, was it St. Bart's? Was it St. Bart's? Where is... Well... Somebody knows their doors, don't they, in Oxford? Somebody knows their doors. We've got one more clue coming, just for all those of you who still don't know where we might be.
See whether it might reveal.
Look, they say got it. Susan Carter-Lot. Annabelle says got it.
Good.
Yeah, I'm sad you've got it, but don't give it to anybody
I'll
else.
tell you what,
2 metres.
I saw
2
Annabelle
metres
earlier
apart.
on a video call, and she had her special headdress on. Unicorn headdress.
Unicorn
Looked
headdress.
really nice. You look lovely, Annabelle.
Have you turned into a unicorn during lockdown?
I think Chloe Cole turns into unicorn sometimes.
She
as well.
does, yes.
I
Chloe
don't know
Cole,
whether Libby does.
She does. Goes mad. Okay.
Now it's getting time for our craft.
Is it? Oh, craft.
Craft. Yeah.
Okay.
Because today.
Oh no, they said I don't know. And there's so many emojis there.
But you've tried editing me trying to do a craft.
Yeah.
Because we're going to make little craft baskets.
I've edited out all the maybes and what have you and whatever. But don't worry.
Or
Don't
one
worry,
like
Annabelle.
that.
You get another go in a moment or two when but we'll do craft. We'll do craft now. Should we do the craft?
Yeah.
Please, can we do the craft?
Yes, because so this is what you've got to do when we have our little break. You've got a craft to do. Don't worry if you don't finish it, because you can do it later.
Yep.
And have your toast as well.
Yes.
Or because it's a really hot day.
What?
See if your mum's got any ice creams or your grand's got any ice creams
They
tucked away.
They won't like you for that. I'm sure they've.
Otherwise, toast.
Yes.
We're going to have toast, aren't we?
Okay. Yeah. And Daniel said yes, she is. So maybe she's dressed up as a unicorn as well now. Right. Okay. So let's go to our make. All right. If I press the right button here, I've got a gadget with buttons on. It's so exciting. Right. Here we go. Craft.
Okay, a little note about our craft today. We are going to be making some baskets. Ancient Egypt. Well, I had a little look up, and that is probably the sort of things they would do, made from reeds and just wound round and round and round. Or you've got baskets that we've got, and there's a round one there. So all sorts of bread baskets, because we heard the story about the baker's dream and what that meant. And this would have been very, very ancient. They're still made like this today. But I thought we'd make something. But as we've only got a little while to do it, it's going to be very, very simple. You need a piece of card, or if you haven't got card, maybe just use the cereal packet. And in this, I'm going to make 2 circles. One just maybe round a small saucer, as long as it's approximately a bit like that. So with the swirly pattern, you just start in the middle and literally just do a lovely spiral with one of the colours. And that's the base, that bit done. Switch over pens now and go like this with the other pen, filling in the gaps that you've left. So it goes round and round and round, and you've got like a lovely Catherine wheel effect. Now the rest of this bit will be the sides. If you just make a pencil mark, because in a minute you're going to do some cutting. So just have a pencil mark so you just know where that divide line is. I'm going to start with the orange this time, all the way round to the edge. So after you've done this, and filled in all the gaps of your basket. Looks a bit like this. You're going to get the scissors and see where you've made that pencil mark. Probably just about 4 at north, south, east, west, you could say. That's okay. So once you've got this, I was going to say, colour in the back. I haven't coloured this one, but here's one I did earlier. I did crisscross marks on that one just to vary it. Bend it in and twirl it around. You might need help from your mums or whoever you've got with you for this. Where you've got it like that, just put the sellotape over the top. That's why you should have coloured it in first, folks. There we are. So it holds it in place. Can you see how that's held in place? And there is your basket. Now, on the web page, there are some pictures of different kinds of bread. And if you get time, you can print that out, colour them in, and put them inside your basket. Now, just in case you want more of a challenge, I've also done a weaving one, which will take longer. But if you want to have a go at this, we'll put the instructions up. Get 2 pieces of A4 paper. I've got 2 different colours here. So I'm just cutting them. Look, 2 strips. So keep cutting all the way across your sheet. Put 6 together, just like that, and fold in about the same distance, again about a 1 inch or 2.5 centimetres at either end, like that. And do them alternate colours because it looks nice that way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You just need 6 of them for the base. And then with another load, what you're going to be doing is threading the other ones in and out, in and out. So don't lay them down, just have the first lot down. And then when you're ready, you do literally go like that. Probably best to just go like that, like that. And there's your first line of your base. Then you get a different colour. And you'll do the same. And this time, you will go on top of the first and I say it gets a bit fiddly, but persevere, you should be able to do it. And eventually you will get that kind of shape. And what I did here is I put an extra bit around the edges and used glue to stick them all in place. And you can use green or orange, it doesn't really matter what you use for the outside. So that's just for those of you that want a bigger challenge. Keep you occupied for hours. Have some fun over the next few days if you want to do some more. Okay.
Turn my microphone up. There we go. And Patrick's joined us all the way from New Zealand. Yeah.
Looks like he could be Egyptian.
Oh, yes. Like one of those Egyptian bird things.
Ducks,
Yeah. That's right. Yeah. Okay, it's time for you to go and have your toast. Okay.
Have a go at doing
a lot of people are having toasted ice creams at the moment. Susan, you shouldn't suggest things like that.
And maybe while you're having your toast, maybe just have a discussion. Do you ever have dreams? Strange dreams? I wonder what they mean. Just something to talk about while you're having your toast and doing your craft.
Okay, so we'll see you.
Balancing something on your head.
We'll see you in a little while for answers to where Dorothy is. I don't know why I'm looking at the microphone. To answers where Dorothy is.
Are you going to play some music while?
It'll just be the toast club music, dear.
Okay, toast club music.
So we'll see you later. Bye. Okay, we are goodbye backing track. Yes,
and
we are back.
cup of tea.
Hello, cup of tea. Yes, I thought I got the camera sorted out. Look, we're all looking a bit washed out there. Let's put a bit more contrast in. Oh, that looks better.
Right, is everybody really brown from being out in the sun? That's the thing.
Oh, yes. I could turn the colour up, couldn't I? Yes. Okay, let's turn the colour up. Okay, let's go. Whoa!
That's too bright, too bright.
Oh no, we look like President Trump. What's going on? Right, okay.
And I just want to say hi to Emily, if you're here, Emily, as well, because I know you can't communicate. Again, I don't know if I might have said hello to Emily already, but
Okay. Hi, Emily.
and Annabelle's got a birthday coming up in 6 weeks' time.
Yeah,
Very
6 weeks'
exciting,
time. What did
very-
she say?
You
I've
might
got a
need to
birthday.
remind us to...
Yeah,
Has anyone
6
else got birthdays coming up?
Yeah, has anybody had a birthday? Should we be singing Happy Birthday to you now?
Or is it in a few weeks' time?
It's in a few
Like
weeks' time. Yeah,
Annabelle's.
okay. Let us know. Put it on the chat. Just, am I pointing the right way? I'm probably not pointing the right way. Depends which way you're seeing us, but put it on the chat. Put it on the chat there. Okay, right. Okay, well,
How
we
did
need that.
the craft go?
Yeah, how did that craft go? If
Or is
you-
it still going?
I don't know. If you've got any pictures that
send
you
them
want
to
to send
us.
us, you can send it in to that, okay, and we'll put them up onto the website. Now the website will be updated in a little bit, so come back to it tomorrow, and we'll have the craft up there and everything else to go, and we'll have last time streaming that we did. Will go up as an edited file, because I only downloaded it today, realised I hadn't edited it, put it back up there. So that will go up there as well. In case you missed it last time, then you can see what's been going on. Okay.
So, where's Dorothy?
Where's Dorothy? Okay.
Is this going to give more of a clue?
Yes, I think this will be a clue. Oh look, Chloe's in 2 weeks. Okay, Chloe.
Oh.
We'll make a note of that. Okay. So where's Dorothy? Number 3. I think I'm a little bit lost. The undergrowth is so thick here. Very fishy. Ooh, well, that's a bit of a giveaway, maybe. What do you think? What do you think? Where is she?
I think she
So-
might have crossed the road from where she was a moment ago.
She might well have done. So, other than specific, in what general place is she in? Can you name the town
Or the village.
or the village? The village. Okay. Who's going to type it in first? Okay, they should be
Well,
able to get.
somebody's already got the location.
Well, yes, they have, but see if anybody else can guess it now. I mean, I know Jacob and Chloe didn't get it right. Didn't get it.
It
And
wasn't
then-
our garden.
And then you said ice cream, and they went nuts over ice creams. Okay, right. Okay, Sue,
Is it the quiz time?
it's the quiz time.
It's the
yeah,
quiz
yeah, yeah.
time. So once again, if you want to put yourself into friends and heroes. Oh
look, she says, was it the pond?
no, that
What
was
pond?
that was the pond. She's
Oh, that was the
That
pond.
was the
yeah, what
pond.
pond though? I mean, could be any old pond.
not our garden pond.
Across the pond to United States of America. It's a big pond. Don't think it was that one. No, it wasn't that one. Okay. So, go on then.
Okay, so if you're a friend or a hero, again we've got for both sides. So you can put yourself against your parents if they're there, or your nan if she's there with you.
why don't the parents be
One side.
one side, the friends, and you could be the heroes?
Oh, yes.
See if they get it right. See if you get it right. Okay. So, off you go then.
Okay, for the
Yep.
first one is right at the beginning of the story. Some people had annoyed Pharaoh. Can you name, friends, one of the people who annoyed Pharaoh?
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, I told
Yeah?
the story, didn't I? Yeah. All right. Yeah.
And then the question to the heroes,
Heroes. Yep.
is who was the other person who annoyed Pharaoh?
But they won't know who the other person. They might both now write the same thing down because.
No, they got to put the other one.
So do they know already one which? Are they looking at each other's answers? What's
Well,
going
they're
on?
shouting it out.
Oh,
Maybe,
okay.
maybe.
Okay. All right. We can't hear you. We can't hear you.
Okay, second one. Question number 2 for the friends. Who gives interpretations to dreams? Who is it who gives the interpretation to dreams?
There was a funny old man on the television the other night who was giving funny. It wasn't him though, was it? No, it wasn't him. He wasn't in the story.
No.
No, it wasn't
They
him.
have lots of magicians and things, but they try. But
Yeah, they tried, didn't they? But didn't get anywhere. No.
Okay, and in the dream that the person was telling us about,
Oh, thank you, Heather.
how many branches were there on the vine? Isn't that a strange dream? Dreaming about a vine.
There are lots of branches on the vine. I mean, there are 7 oak trees plus the old one that was left there after. What? Oh, in his dream. Okay, all right. Okay, his dream. Okay. Yep, go on then.
Okay, and the next one, number 3 to the friends. How many baskets were there on the head of the baker in his dream?
Do you mean this is the 3rd set of questions?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. This is actually question 5.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Oh, well, okay.
Well, it is, but...
And to the heroes, who had a birthday? And it wasn't Annabelle and it wasn't Chloe.
Oh. Okay.
Somebody in the story was having a birthday.
Oh, yes,
So
there was a
it's special
birthday in
occasion.
the store. That's right.
So it's very appropriate. We're
That
talking
was right,
about birthdays.
yes, yeah. I hope you were listening to the story. That
Okay.
chap couldn't say it very loud because it was in the middle of the night, you know.
Okay, and the next question. Final question to the friends. This is quite a difficult one because I said the answer to this one. Where was the prison Joseph was in?
Oh, you did say the answer, didn't you?
I did
Yeah,
say
you did,
it actually belonged to somebody.
Yeah.
It was called, in some places they call it the house of, was where the prison was.
Don't give it away.
And finally,
Friends are the parents.
now this one,
Yep.
you actually have to check out the Bible because I don't think we heard about it. But so this is a very difficult question for the heroes.
Come on, kids.
How long do you think it was before the cupbearer remembered Joseph? And if you are able to get a Bible and able to get Genesis 40, you might be able to get the answer to that question.
Oh, just give it a guess.
But have a guess.
Within
have
the
a guess
nearest,
first.
in the nearest year, okay? How long did
Year?
it take for the cupbearer to remember Joseph?
No, not a year, surely.
No, within a year.
Nearest year.
I don't understand. But anyway. Right, okay, so we're going to have the answers to the questions in a little while. But before then, we have the answer to where Dorothy was. Okay. So we need to play some things again. So here she is. I'll turn it down a bit. Okay, otherwise we'll get that music playing and it'll drive us all nuts. But anyway, okay, so here she is. Now she's looking at a notice board here, and there are white roses. Now there is a notice board outside somewhere with white roses. Okay, very definite. Very definite. Now your second clue was coming up here. Here we go. Now it's a door that some of you recognised, because if you go to that church, you will recognise the door. Though you don't go in that door anymore because built in nice.
There doesn't seem to be anybody in.
Church on the left-hand.
How very strange.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
The churches are closed at the moment.
Oh dear, that was a bit loud. You might not have heard all of us on that one. Now let's go to number 3. We'll turn this down this time so you can hear us. So this last one, she was in the undergrowth here. Or was it undergrowth? And some of you have correctly got that it was the pond, and the pond in Otford. What was she doing there? So well done to all those of you who got it right. Nobody got it on the first clue, I don't think. But she was looking at the notice board of St Bart's Church in Otford at the new vicar. And she was talking about the new vicar who's coming. Yeah, and he's a bit of
good fun.
Bit of a theatre man and likes drama and things like that. So hopefully he'll get to meet Dorothy. Be really good and exciting, won't it? Yeah.
Now, have you been having any thoughts about Joseph being in prison? Cause,
Well, I was having a little bit of a thought about this one because Joseph asked the look, oh, we've got a guest coming in there. Yeah, is that the only one you've got right? On the go. We'll go through the answers in a moment. If anybody else wants to put answers up whilst we're just chatting about this, go for it now. Go for it.
That's very relevant because
it is very relevant. Yes,
it's
because
a long time.
it was a long time, and that was in fact Daniel Cole or whoever it was who put that in there, Jacob or Chloe. The length of time that Joseph was still stuck in prison after he'd given the dream to the cupbearer. And the cupbearer gets restored. And obviously the cupbearer is so busy, handing out wine and stuff all the time.
Imagine being stuck in lockdown for 2 years.
2 years. I mean, we've only been in lockdown for 10 weeks. Yeah, so it was 2 years. So, Crumbs, you say something to somebody and you hope they're going to say it to somebody else to help you get out of the place you're in. And you're waiting and you're waiting. Do you think Joseph might have felt very, very forgotten? What do you feel like when you feel you've got forgotten by a friend? Yeah? How does it feel? It doesn't feel very nice, does it? You know?
You might not been able to see some of your friends in lockdown and you're thinking, do they remember me?
Yeah, do they remember me? Well, tell you what, I think your friends might be feeling the same thing, so it might be a really good idea if you haven't chatted to any of your friends during 10 weeks, why don't you, I don't know, post them a text or write them a letter or send them something?
We're allowed to go out for walks now, so you can post something through their door. And you can actually wave to them now, can't you?
If they're not in, you could pop something through the door saying, hi!
We're allowed to meet people in the park now.
Yes, and you might say, hey, how about for a meet-up somewhere? Because I've really missed seeing you, or something like that, That will make them feel really better. But Joseph, I don't think he was down. He got on with things. Do you know why? Because his friend, God, was still with him all the way through that time. And God never forgot him. And Joseph hung on to that because God gave him the interpretations of the dreams. So Joseph knew that God was with him. And in everything that Joseph did, he excelled. And the jailer, the warden, thought, well, keep going.
And do you remember that dream Joseph had right at the beginning?
Yeah, now he must have been remembering that when all those sheaves of wheat bowed down to the one in the middle, which he realised was himself. And of course, when he said that to his brothers, they all went, get you. And that kind of led to his trouble because of his, maybe he's boasting it, maybe because his father thought he was really special, gave him that coat, really got on the brothers' nerves. Anyway, he knew that it wasn't the end being in there, that something was going to happen at some point. So what we got? Have we got answers to questions, or are we going for a quick game?
Oh, do a quick game, and then I'll go through the questions.
Okay, all right. So now we did this a little while back, but we're doing it now with breads. Look at that. Oh, go the right way.
Because in the dream, the baker had baskets on
he
his
had
head.
A basket on his head
With lots of different breads.
with breads in the top. Okay.
That the Pharaoh liked.
So we've got a range of lovely breads here. These breads will be available to colour in and pop in your baskets on the internet tomorrow. Okay, so have a look back on our website tomorrow. Right, I am going
Where's
to
the
take.
bird?
Oh dear,
The bird.
I am going to take a bread. You mean Patrick?
Yes.
Patrick, you're needed.
I'll hold that.
Hold that. Okay, Patrick's coming.
Because in the thing. Oh.
No, yeah. All right, Patrick, don't look at the camera. Look at the bread. Okay, which one are you going to grab?
Oh, is Patrick going to grab one?
He's going to grab
I think
one.
we need to go
He's gonna grab
out
one.
of the way.
Oh, he's pecking. He's pecking. Oh, one's gone. Okay, now.
Which one is missing?
Which one is missing?
Which one has Patrick taken?
Patrick is gobbling up one hit. Now, Patrick. I'll break it to him later. It was just a piece of paper. Okay, which one is missing? Who can get that first? Okay, Sue, we need to know the answers to the quiz before we go.
Okay. Right, well, the first ones was either the chief cupbearer or the chief baker.
Okay.
For questions 1 and 2.
Oh, right, who had dreams? Yeah,
Yes.
okay. Yeah, it was
The
a
next
cupbearer.
one is who gives interpretation to dreams, and this is what Joseph said. God is the one who gives
Who put
interpretations.
Joseph down? Who put Joseph down? You got it wrong. It was
God.
God. It was God.
And how many branches on the vine? 3. And how many baskets on the head? Also 3, which represented the 3 days. 2. Who had a birthday? Pharaoh. Pharaoh's
Pharaoh had a
birthday in
birthday.
3
Yeah,
days'
that's
time.
right. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and where the difficult questions? Where was the prison Joseph was in?
The prisoner, Joseph. What the prison?
Yes.
Joseph
Where was
in.
it? It was in the house of the captain of the guard, who was Potiphar. It was Potiphar's own personal prison.
Yeah, for the Pharaoh.
For the Pharaoh.
An important prison. Yes, just the Pharaoh's lots got thrown in there.
And how long was it, do you think?
What, the prison?
No.
Was it a mile long?
I mean,
was
you'd
it
already been in there for a few years before these two came along.
Oh, I think it's what Daniel Cole said. Yeah.
2 years.
Mm.
Exactly. So if you put 2 years or you were within a year of that, that's a long time to wait, isn't it?
It certainly is. Now, did any of you do any of the craft? Because if you did, or if you're going to, send us a picture, okay, and we'll pop it up on the website, okay? So there's our web address. So you want to end with the song?
Yes.
This is totally unrehearsed. This could go terribly wrong.
Well, we were talking about feeling like you were nobody or feeling like you were forgotten. And there's a lovely John Hardwick song that actually says nobody's a nobody.
Indeed. Okay. So would you like to get up and get
I'm
ready
going to have
do
a
it?
go.
She's going to play. She's going to play it on the Ghetto Blaster. Okay. Up you get. Oh, she's off.
Nobody's a nobody, believe me, 'cause it's true. Nobody's a nobody, especially not you. Nobody's a nobody, and God wants us to see that everybody's somebody, and that means even me. No cartoon, I'm human, I have feelings, treat me right. I'm not a superhero with super strength and might. I'm not a mega pop star or super athlete, but did you know I'm special? In fact, I'm quite unique. Nobody's a nobody, believe me, 'cause it's true. Nobody's a nobody, especially not you. Nobody's a nobody, and God wants us to see that everybody's somebody, and that means even me. I'm no cartoon, I'm human, I have feelings, treat me right. I'm not a superhero with super strength and might. I'm not a mega pop star or super athlete, but did you know I'm special? In fact, I'm quite unique. Nobody's a nobody, believe me, 'cause it's true. Nobody's a nobody, not you. Nobody's a nobody, and I want to see that everybody's somebody, and that means even me. I'm no cartoon, I'm human, I have feelings, treat me right. I'm not a superhero with super strength and might. I'm not a mega pop star or super athlete, but did you know I'm special? In fact, I'm quite unique. Alright, you can do guitar solos now, everyone can do that. And it gets really fast at the end. Thank you, Patrick. Final. Nobody's a nobody, believe me, 'cause it's true. Nobody's a nobody, especially not you. Nobody's a nobody, and God wants us to see that everybody's somebody, and that means even me. Everybody's somebody, and that means even me. And you. Yay!
Fantastic, and with a little help from Patrick too. That's very good. Very good indeed. Right, okay,
Wow.
so how did you do on the quiz? Who got all of them right? I love the way Daniel Cole's gone no. I mean, that could be to anything. We've got a 30-second delay here, you know. Who's typing no in there? Oh, it's time to go.
Our time's come to an end.
Look at that, we're 4 minutes over as well. They'll be charging us extra on the old meter.
But are we going to do one next week?
Yeah. Well, okay. What we're
Normally we do them fortnightly, don't we?
Yeah. What we're going to do the same craft next week because.
Oh, different craft. I've got another craft.
Well, you might have. Well, we're going to do some things the same next week. Okay. It just depends how many people turn up.
Well, we want to see your pictures and your land art and anything like that because we want to have a chat with you about that. And also, how are you getting on in lockdown? Tell us how it's going. How your school's going.
Talk to us. We want to know how you are and how we could pray for you as well. It would be really good to do as well. Yeah. Okay.
About prayer.
Shall I just pray to end? Yeah. Okay. Let's just pray then. Heavenly Father, thank you for live streaming. Yeah. And thank you that we can just be together at the other ends of computers and just have, hopefully, an enjoyable time together. Please bless us this coming week. Those of us who've gone back to school, please keep us safe. Those of us who are thinking about going back to school, help us not to worry, but help us to just put our concerns into your hands. Lord, help us through the next few weeks of this lockdown. We ask in your name. Amen.
Amen. And I've just thought of someone to say hello who's going to be watching later, Axel. Hello, Axel and Hadley.
Yes, hope you enjoyed the re-recording. And to anybody who's now watching the it's not re-recording, is it? The recorded episode, and it's not live streaming, we say hello.
And goodbye.
And we'll see you same time next week. Okay, everyone, we're off.
Bye.
God bless, and see you next time. That's if I can find the right button. Patrick, what have you got in your mouth? Oh, look. What's that called he's got in his mouth? It's a curly whirly one. Oh, I wonder who got that right.
What's that called?
I've no idea what it's called, but Patrick,
I know
it's a piece of paper and you just can't eat that. Oh. So anybody got the curly whirly one?
Oh, no, it's got a
right,
name.
well done.
Oh.